My name is Austin Hershberger. I'm in my fourth year teaching. I teach K through 5 PE in the Basehor-Linwood School District. I'm actually shared between two elementary schools, Linwood Elementary, which is in Linwood, Kansas, and Glenwood Ridge Elementary, which is in Basehor, Kansas. Previously, I was the adapted PE teacher for 3 years in the Auburn-Washburn School District, which is in Topeka. My wife and I have been married for 3 years, and we live in Lawrence with our son Hudson, and we have two dogs, Gunner and Breezy. Educational background, I completed my undergraduate degree at the University of Kansas in 2015 and graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Health and Physical Education. Personal goals. As I mentioned before, we have a son, Hudson. He's going to be 1 year in December. We adopted him in December 2017. We actually got the phone call that he was going to be born the day before he was born, flew to Phoenix where he was born, and we're there for his delivery. So it was a wild experience, as you can imagine. So expanding on that, one of our goals is to expand our family in the next 5 years, possibly adding one or two more children. Another goal of mine, we live in Lawrence. We bought our house in 2016. When we bought the house, our goal was to only live there for 10 years. So goal by 2026 would be to move into a larger home where we can raise our family. Hopefully by that point they are elementary school age. Long term, I want to eventually live in a smaller community in the Lawrence, Kansas City area, possibly Eudora or Baldwin, just somewhere where we would feel comfortable sending our kids to high school, being a smaller high school where they, in my opinion, have a little more opportunity. Professional goals. I have coaching experience. I desire to be an athletic director, and that kind of requires coaching. This year, I am not coaching, but I have coached every year before. So in the next 1 to 2 years, my goal is to be coaching at least one, possibly two sports at the middle school or high school level. Within the next 3 years, another goal of mine is obviously to complete my master's program in education administration, currently working on it. In the next 5 to 10 years, my goal is to be, as I mentioned before, be an assistant principal or athletic director somewhere in Kansas. And in the next 10 plus years, goal is to be an assistant principal or athletic director in the Lawrence, Kansas City, or Northeast Kansas area. Hopefully, I would be able to do that in the next 5 to 10 years. Why did I choose Fort Hays? Number one for me is just the ability to be able to learn online, do all my classes online. For me, I'm extremely busy with my own teaching and then obviously trying to raise a family. Being able to study online was kind of key for me when looking for programs. Number two is the affordability. Fort Hays State is very affordable, obviously a bonus for anybody. And then I've also had family members. My sister graduated from Fort Hays a couple years ago, and my wife is actually working on her sped degree at Fort Hays State right now. Initial expectations of the program, I obviously know it's going to be challenging. That kind of comes with any master's program. It's going to require effective time management between my own teaching, taking courses, and then obviously completing activities for the program and the practicum. So challenging in that aspect. I know it will benefit me and stretch me, challenge me as far as expanding my knowledge as an educator and exploring all areas of education, not just the classroom setting, but the administrative role behind that and everything that comes with that. As I mentioned before, I dream of being an athletic director. That's kind of been my goal and my dream job since I was in high school. Part of that is having an administration degree. So obviously it's going to benefit me in that aspect, hopefully. Just being able to gain experience in an administrative role and hopefully being able to obtain an athletic director position at a high school in the future. So that's kind of all I got. Looking forward to everything I'm going to experience in the program, and thanks for watching.